On December 3rd, 2024, a warrant was issued for Larenda Vick for theft of property over the value of $25,000. Now, Larenda Vick, if you don't know who she is the wife of William Vick. Now, William Vick was murdered in January of 2023. I have an entire playlist talking about the murder of William Vick and the crimes of Larenda Vick, but long story short, William Vick was found murdered. Larenda Vick says that her mother, Martha, confessed to her that she had murdered William Vick. Instead of going to the police, Larenda actually, with a friend, drove to an attorney's office. That attorney directed her to the prosecutor's office. And when she got to the prosecutor's office, Larenda basically said, "My mom confessed that she murdered my husband. Now I can't get a hold of her. Could you please do a welfare check?" Now, to me, that seems super suspicious. When she got to her mom's house, her mom had overdosed or had been overdosed on something, some sort of medication. Martha McLean was taken to the hospital. Now, at the hospital, Jeff Phillips, the prosecutor for the 5th District, including Johnson County, decided that he didn't want to charge Martha because it kind of looked bad having a murder suspect that was fighting for her life. He allowed her to be released from the hospital into the hands of Larenda Vick. Larenda was an RN, by the way, had access to all kinds of medications, including the succinylcholine that her husband was murdered with. Less than 24 hours after Martha McLean was released into her daughter's home, Martha McLean died. Since that time, Larenda has gotten away with all kinds of things, including driving while under the influence of medication, which she readily admitted. She's gotten away with moving everything out of her home and then it catching on fire. She's gotten away with taking her father-in-law's name off of the deed to the property that she and her husband were living on by way of using a notary that she knew personally and having the notary do some underhanded stuff. So she's gotten away with all kinds of things. Jeff Phillips has refused to charge her time and time again. Larenda has since moved to Louisiana, where she is working as an RN. That should concern anyone. Now Larenda has finally been charged with this theft of property, which has Jeff Phillips' name on it. But according to the family, this is not the work of Jeff Phillips. According to the family, Jeff Phillips has scoffed at their every move, trying to get Larenda Vick charged with something, anything. He has turned up his nose at everything that they've ever said or asked, which is how Jeff Phillips reportedly treats a lot of families of victims, and it's disgusting. But according to the family, they were able to contact insurance fraud agents in Little Rock, and they were able to get the ball rolling that way. And now Jeff Phillips has attached his name to this warrant. Either way, Larenda Vick is living in Louisiana, and she likely knows that this warrant is out. I mean, it's on Court Connect. The question is, how does the state of Arkansas plan to arrest her? According to family members, the plan is to wait until Larenda comes back to the state of Arkansas herself. It's a wonderful plan, really. Who wouldn't want to come back for a warrant? I cannot even make this up. Literally, while discussing this case, I have had people ask me if I believe that Jeff Phillips and Larenda Vick have had any sort of personal relationship because Jeff Phillips refuses to do anything with her. I don't know. I don't know anything about Jeff Phillips on a personal level. I do know that it's disgusting when someone is allowed to get away with breaking the law time and time again and hurts family members time and time again, and the people in charge just turned a blind eye.